Anton here again. I'm just here to do a quick video on the kind of bands you see me using in my videos. I got a lot of people asking a lot of private questions about it on my WhatsApp, hitting me up. So I thought why just not share it on the channel, give it to all of you. So I'm going to show you some different kind of bands that I use. I'm going to tell you more or less a price estimate on it, where you can get it, on the lockdown now, and just in general where you can go for some home workout stuff. So starting off, I've got these micro bands. It's just nice rubbery bands. You get different thicknesses in them. This one, for instance, is the second hardest or second lightest one. This band cost me about $100. I know you get a grey one in it. It was about $120, and you get a pink one in it. It's the very light one. It was like $90 or $80. You can get it at Macro. It's Trojan made. I like the Trojan brand. It has not let me down yet. They don't snap. I have had these bands for a while now, and they're really awesome to have. So different thicknesses. Nice thing about this band, you can get different resistance sizes, and if you want to increase it while you're doing exercise, you just move away a little bit. Very good for home workouts. Very good to just improve in your gym. Just add something new to the routine. I like these bands. You'll see me use these bands a lot, especially with resistant workouts, and like I said, you can get different thicknesses on that. Next band that I like to use is these micro bands. So these are very nice as well. It's just a small little loop. You can do nice shoulder pulls and all that with it. Put it around your feet, put it around your thighs. Women will usually know these ones. These bands you do get at Macro. This is a GoFit one. GoFit's at Sportsman's Warehouse, which I don't think will be open during the lockdown, but I do know for sure that Macro is open during the lockdown. And you can get most of your stuff just from Macro, and they're not that expensive. These bands, you get it in a pack of 3. I paid $400 for these bands. It's GoFit, it's a more expensive brand. I think you get similar bands to this at Macro as well. You also buy a pack of it, I think of 3, and it costs you like $150 for the Trojan ones. Similar brand to the previous one, the Trojan. And then these Thero bands. So these bands I like using for warm-ups. And just if you have like problems with shoulders, elbows, anything like this usually gives enough resistance, not to really work out the muscle, but get the movement going with a little bit of resistance. So it will work out the muscle, but it's not really in my use of it. I don't really use it to go for gains. I go to recovery. So I use these bands a lot for recovery. So these as well, you buy it at a pack at Macro. That's $130 now, $120. Pack of 3, pink one, light blue one, and grey one. And these are really amazing just for general use of warming up before an exercise, maybe cooling down if you have a shoulder that's bugging you, keeping it, just getting the mobility going. Very good for mobility training, and very good for stabilizer training. I'll give you a quick workout just for people with shoulder problems. I like to do this workout before I do any upper body exercises, just to get the shoulders nice and tight. And the people I've trained before, I do it with them, and they've actually told me that they go from having where they can't lift their shoulder above their neck or above their arm. They can't lift their arm above their shoulder, and actually being improved where they can actually move their arm, reach, get back, where they can actually touch their back, where they can touch their hands and stuff like that. So into just the normal mobility workout. Like I said, I do this for any upper body training right before I start it. And so the first one you want to do, I call it around the world. So you're going to take it nice and far away. It's with the Thero band. You're just going to go up and over your head. So from the side, up and over your head. So if you do have a pinch in your shoulder, feeling like you get to a point where it's like really agonizing pain, I'll suggest doing this while this kind of workout. So for warm-up, I usually just do 10 and move on. If you have a problem with your shoulders, I would suggest doing the full circuit, which we're going to do now. Just do it for 3 times, let it cool down, And you can take your time. You can decide to like maybe rest like 10 seconds in between moving on, giving the blood time to get back into it. What's best for recovery is you want the blood flow to get in there. So, you know, moving a thing a lot and not really training it, actually allowing the blood to flow helps it recover. Moving on, I call it a lead and follow. Take one hand, go around your head, keep this arm nice and down, and then you follow around. Lead and follow. And you'll go, if I show you from this side, you'll lead and follow. Show you from this side, lead and follow. So this is just to get the full movement of making little circles. You know, when you usually do some sport, just do the little circle. This just adds a little bit of resistance, making it a little bit more tough, getting the movement, getting that tedious muscle or that tense muscle who doesn't want to move, or get the ligaments actually just start responding to move a little bit better. So that's a lead and follow. And you'll do now one way, do 8 to 10, go the other way, 8 to 10. It's also a good shoulder workout, actually, not too bad. And moving on, I'll do some pull-up parts. So it's just arms straight, and you pull the bench straight into your chest and relax, straight into your chest and relax. And you'll do this for 10 times as well. So looking from the side, what you want to do is straight into your chest. You really want your arms to come past your chest and back. So your hands, you want your hands to really try and pull past your chest. Really get the flex on your rear delts, and especially on the back side of the shoulder, nice and warm, not to tear them. The next one will be, this is something new, I haven't seen a lot of people do this. I like doing it. It's a really, really good workout. So you're going to grab the like an inverted grip on the band, thumbs pointing out. You want your elbows to go into your short grip. You like to keep it there, just lock it down. So like you do a arm curl, you want to keep your elbows nice and locked into your body and just pull apart like you open a packet. It's a really, really tough workout, but it's really going to hit your scapula at the back and get your pec minor really activated, because it helps and supports it, and really get your scapula like nice and warmed up, the smaller muscles warmed up, your deltoid warmed up, and really get the movement going in it. This helps a lot, you know, especially for like my bench has improved with it. I used to have a click in my shoulder. It's completely gone since I started doing this. I used to have a strain in the same shoulder where I bench and I get like a pinch in it. I haven't felt the pinch after a week of doing this. And like I said, any upper body thing, I just do this. So arms, back, chest, shoulders. I do this after doing a little bit of cycling or running. So usually warm up for 10 minutes. I do this, exactly what I just showed you. I do this and I do 10 on each. So, you know, 10 around the world, 10 lead and follows, 10 lead and follows the other way, 10 openers or pull aparts, and then just that bucket opening. I do 10. And your shoulders are usually very, very hot after this. So then I go grab my water or whatever, give it time to cool down, allow the blood to flow, and then move on. So another good exercise I have, this is if you really like broke collarbones, where your shoulders or had shoulder ops, or you know you have shattered your shoulder where you actually fell on it, blew it out. This is more for people with more intense and more serious shoulder problems. Will be the next 2 to 3 exercises. So the first one is just if you have a TheraBand, just want to put it on the ground, step on it, and keep like anchoring it down. You want to put your arm out. All you want to do is you want to go up, down, and close. Up, down, and close. So if I show you from the side, you want to start at the side, you want to go up, you want to go back down, you're just going to close. So all this do is just puts that constant downward force on it. So you really have to get it back up, back, and just moving the shoulder around from it, which is very, very good for the shoulder, especially building the smaller muscle again, where you can actually use it. The other one is one that also a guy used to be at the gym. He actually showed it to us, so I don't want to take credit for the exercise. I learned it there. It's called a bow and arrow. So there's no trademark on it. There's no trademark in any exercises. So all you want to do is you want to take the band, put it in your arm, and usually it's better to stand against the wall for this just display. I'm going to stand against the wall, lie on the ground. I'm just here to show you. So you want to put it and on your shoulder about. You really want to grip onto it. You use your thumb on your shoulder, arm nice and straight. All you want to do is you want to pull your elbow. So you want to pull your elbow down, right flat. Make sure you just be in line and then relax with it. Like if you feel it's too easy, you can also make it a bit difficult. That's why I love bands. Just go a little bit closer, maybe say bicep, and you go and you relax. And go about 10, and you switch out, you go about 10, the other side. So this as well, it's very good to get that mobility going, get the stabilizing going, especially if you hurt your shoulder before. Just getting a lot of that strength back in the shoulder, so you don't have to compensate with a lot of other muscles to do stuff. We're actually putting the strength back in your shoulder to stabilize itself so bigger muscles can take over, making life a lot easier for yourself. And I mean, a lot of people out there is training to look better, which I understand. Everybody wants to look good. A lot of people out there is competing, like bodybuilding and stuff. I'm not in the gym for this. I'm just in the gym to have a better life. So I train really hard to live easy. That's my motto. And yeah, so you know, if you're in the gym, try to do these exercises as hard as you can, and you know, just enjoy it. That's the biggest thing for me. Just enjoy it. Be the best you can be. The last exercise I got is just you know, you keep your one hand out straight, you hold one hand on the other one, and you want to keep this arm straight the whole time. You just want to pull it apart and back, pull it apart and back, and then you switch. You go 10, you switch out. It's too easy, a little bit closer, out and back, out and back. And that's going to be my last exercise for this band workout. Let me know if you want me to do more work on like stuff like shoulders, mobility and stabilizers. It's really good for you. Like I said, my bench has improved, my back weight on my back has improved. Everything just improves once the smaller muscles is there, and once everything is just so used to working together, and everything's like you get the mind muscle connection with band workouts just so much easier. And like I said, I do most of the stuff I do, like the first workout I showed, I do before I start training. The other stuff is when you really have a problem with your shoulder. I know a lot of people doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, they get a lot of problems with shoulders because they get into a submission, maybe yank to get out and stuff like that, and actually end up hurting it. And by doing stuff like band workouts, you'll actually limit the time of your time where you're not competing or not training, by getting it nice and strong, getting it back in motion, and allowing the blood to flow. That's the biggest thing in recovery, and a lot of people don't get that. They think just by relaxing the muscle will recover by itself, and it's actually not. If you move a muscle, you allow the blood to flow in it, getting the white blood cells moving inside it, and this recovers the muscle really fast, and ligaments as well. So I would never just say, you know, strap it up and leave it. I'd rather strap it up and then, you know, once or twice a day, take the strap off, use it, very light movements, just get it moving a little bit. Otherwise you'll end up with having a stiff arm or a stiff shoulder, always have a click in it and anything like this. Let me know any other recovery issues you have, maybe knee problems, hip problems, anything like that. If there is an audience for this, I would like to do some research on it. I like to do some videos on it, and yeah, help you out, help my crowd out. So yeah, that's my mobility video with my bands on it, and yeah, go check it out. Have a good one. Strong with the lockdown. I hope you guys are keeping safe and healthy, and try to stay off the streets. See you guys around. Like, subscribe, comment.